Hi. In earlier lesson, we solved equations where the variable appeared on just one side of the equation, right? But what if the variable appears on both sides? That's what we will learn today. How to solve linear equations with the variable on both sides. Let us first understand what an equation is. An equation is a statement that shows two expressions are equal in value, right? For example, in this equation 3x minus 4 is equal to 11, there is an equal sign, right? Here the left hand side or LHS is 3x plus 4 and it is equal to the right hand side or RHS of expression which is 11, right? In this example, you will notice that variable x appears only on the LHS, right? But sometimes equations can also have variables on both sides. For example, 3x minus 2 is equal to x plus 6. Here, both sides have expressions containing the variable x, right? Let us learn how to solve such equations step by step. Okay, this is our first example. Our objective is to bring all the variables to one side, either left hand side or right hand side, and all the constants on the other side. Let us solve this equation. For the first step, we move the variable to one side of the equation, right? I will write the equation here. We want to get all the x terms on one side, right? On the left hand side we have 3x and on the right hand side we have x. Removing x from right hand side is simpler, right? So let us remove variable x from right hand side. To remove x from the right hand side, I will subtract x from both the sides of the equation. Let us see how we do it. 3x minus 2 is equal to x plus 6. I have to remove x from right hand side. So I am going to subtract x from right hand side. So I will subtract x from left hand side as well. So on the left hand side 3x minus x gives 2x, right? And on the right hand side x minus x cancel each other and we are left with only 6, right? Now the equation becomes 3x minus x, we saw it is 2x minus 2 is equal to this x minus this x cancelled out and we have only 6 on the right hand side, right? Now we need to move the constants to the other side. We have already moved the variable to the left hand side. So now we need to move constants, that is minus 2 on the right hand side, right? To do this, I will add 2 to both sides. So now we have 2x minus 2 is equal to 6. I have to get rid of minus 2. So I am going to add 2 here. So I will add 2 on the right hand side as well, right? So this minus 2 and plus 2 will cancel each other and on the left hand side we have only 2x is equal to 6 plus 2 is 8, right? Now we need to solve for x. Now to find the value of x, we divide both the sides by 2. So 2x divided by 2 is equal to 8 divided by 2, right? So this 2 and this 2 will cancel each other and on the left hand side we have x and 8 divided by 2 is 4, right? That's our solution. Let us take one more example. Okay, so in this case also we need to find out the value of x. Here on the both left hand side and on the right hand side we have variable x, right? So the first step is to eliminate the denominators. So in this example, left hand side and right hand side have different denominators, right? The LHS has a denominator of 3 and RHS has a denominator of 2, right? Now some might think to remove the denominator, let us multiply left hand side by 3 so that we will have only 4x plus 5, right? And on the right hand side multiply it by 2 so we will get 2x minus 7, right? But that is not the correct way to handle equations. Remember, this is an equation and we must perform the same operation on both sides to keep it balanced, right? So we need to find a common number that will be multiplied on both the sides to remove both the denominators, right? So in such cases, we find a common multiple. To find a common multiple of 3 and 2, we find their LCM or least common multiple. So LCM of 3 and 2 is 6, right? If you are unsure how to find LCM, I have explained it in a previous video. Check the link in the description. Now let us multiply both sides by LCM of 3 and 2, that is 6, right? I will write it down here. 6 multiplied by 4x plus 5 in a bracket divided by 3, and this is equal to 6 multiplied by 2x minus 7 divided by 2, right? When 6 is divided by 3, we get 2. So this gives 2 multiplied by 4x plus 5. And when 6 is divided by 2, we get 3. So in the right hand side, we have 3 multiplied by 2x minus 7, right? On simplifying both the sides, on left hand side, we have 2 multiplied by 4x is equal to 8x. This is we are doing for left hand side. And 2 multiplied by 5. So what we are doing? We are multiplying 2 to 4x and 2 to 5 both, right? So 2 multiplied by 4x is 8x and 2 multiplied by 5 is 10. This is we have done for LHS, right? And on the RHS, we have 3 multiplied by 2x is equal to 6x, right? And 3 multiplied by 7 is 21. Okay. So on the RHS also, we multiply 3 and 2x and then 3 and 7. So this is what we got. So our equation becomes 8x plus 10 on the left hand side is equal to 6x minus 21 on the right hand side. Okay. So we have performed step 2. We have simplified both the sides, left hand side and right hand side. Okay. Now we will move to third step. That is to move constants to one side, right? So let us subtract 10 from both the sides. So on the left hand side, we will not have any constants, right? Let us do it. 8x plus 10 is equal to 6x minus 21. So we have to subtract 10 both the sides. So 8x on the left hand side is equal to plus 10 and minus 10 will cancel each other. And on the right hand side, we have 6x minus 21 minus 10 is minus 31, right? Now we have to move variable terms to the other side, right? So to remove variable from right hand side, I am going to subtract 6x from both the sides. So on the left hand side, we have 8x and on the right hand side, we have 6x minus 31 minus 6x minus 6x, right? So we will have 8x minus 6x is 2x is equal to plus 6x minus 6x will cancel each other and we will have only 31. So 2x is equal to minus 31, right? After that, we have to solve for x. Okay. So let us write it here. We have 2x is equal to minus 31, right? We have to solve for x. So now divide both sides by 2. Okay. This gives x is equal to minus 31 by 2, right? So x is equal to minus 31 by 2. That's our answer, right? Let us recap what we have learned. To solve equations with variables on both sides, first we need to move constants to one side. Then we need to move variable terms to the other side. Now we have to keep the equation balanced by performing the same operation on both sides. And after that we have to simplify and solve, right? Hope you understood the concept. In my next video, I will bring more examples and a method to simplify linear equations. Thanks for watching.